For most people, yeah, most people, they know they have more within them. They know they can do more. They know where they are is not where they should be, but they can't just seem to break the circle. It's almost like their life is in a circle. They keep doing the same thing over and over again, day in, day out, every week, every month, every year. Like they are frustrated. Most of them are depressed. Like they can't seem to change their life. They know they shouldn't be doing what they are doing at the moment, but they can't seem to help themselves. Like I was there, yeah? I was there. So I totally understand. There were nights when I woke up and I couldn't sleep. I woke up like 12 a.m. and stayed all through the night. Like I couldn't sleep. There were nights when I woke up and just started crying. There were days when I prayed, I fasted, I asked God for help, like, help me. But there was no help. I was like, if I knew my purpose, if I knew what I was supposed to be doing, I wouldn't be doing what I was doing. To top it off, I had an addiction. The worst thing about having an addiction is you know you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, but you can't seem to help yourself come out of whatever it is you're doing. That's the worst place to be as a human being. Like, you know this thing is wrong. You know if you continue like this, you're not going to end up well. But you can't seem to help yourself come out of the miry clay, like a fast sand. Even the more you struggle, the more you try to come out of it, the deeper you go into it. Countless times you've promised yourself, I'm going to stop this. I won't do this again. I'm not going back here. But you find yourself going back to the same shit. That's the worst place to be in. Like, I don't wish for anybody to be there. Now, this is the worst. Like, the worst is you don't even trust yourself anymore. You don't trust what you can do anymore. You've come up with plans time after time, and you failed yourself on your plans. You failed yourself on your agreements. You failed yourself on your promises countless times. So now the trust you've had for yourself, or you had for yourself, has evaporated. You're confused. So where do you begin? Like, where do you start to change your life from? If you don't know what to do, yeah, if you don't know what your purpose is, it's fine. It's cool. You don't even know to, you don't need to know what your purpose is. You don't. What you need to know is what your purpose is not. That is to say, if you don't know what to do, know what you shouldn't be doing. If you know what you shouldn't be doing, automatically you will navigate your way to knowing what to do. It's simple, like it's easy. Some people say, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what I should be doing. It's fine. I'm confused. It's fine. I'm depressed. It's fine. I don't know what to do. It's fine. Do you know what not to do? Then don't do what you're not supposed to do. And then automatically you know what to do. As in, like, this is the one mindset shift that helped me in my change journey. Like, this was what helped me. I heard someone say this once. He said, like in aviation, yeah, every pilot has a flight plan. A flight plan, yeah. To say, I'm starting off here and I'll go through here to get here. Yeah? I'll start here, go through here to get here. He said, no flight ever goes according to the flight plan. None. It never goes according to the flight plan. You know why? The weather, the wind, there are all these conditions here that would want to drift, to make the plane drift from its original course of action. But it's left for the pilots now to take the plane back to the course of action, to bring the plane back to the original flight plan. Yeah? It's the same thing with life. You don't know your plan, yeah? You don't know your purpose. But if you know you shouldn't be going this way, automatically you find a way of coming back to where you are supposed to be. If you know you shouldn't be doing this, automatically you find yourself coming to what you should be doing. It's simple. Like when people say to me, like, I don't know what my purpose is, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Do you know what you're supposed to not be doing? Like, do you know what you're supposed to not be doing? Do you know what you shouldn't be doing? If you know what you shouldn't be doing, then it becomes easy. Automatically, you will navigate your way to doing what you are meant to do or what you are supposed to do. So, where do you start from? Where do you start from? When you're looking for change, when you're depressed, when you don't know where to start from, you are the bottom, you are the lowest low of your life. Like, where do you begin? You begin by ditching the vices. You begin by ditching the drugs. You begin by ditching the porn. You begin by ditching the alcohol. You begin by ditching those habits and those things that you shouldn't be doing. Because the more you keep indulging those things, the worst, like, you just keep going downhill. Yeah, you just keep going downhill. So it's not about knowing what to do, it's not about discovering your purpose, it's about knowing what not to do that would eventually lead you to your purpose. Simple. Now, I wrote a book about this, yeah? You can check in the description. I wrote a book about this, Outshining the Dark, like how to come out of any addiction, how to come out of any vice you find yourself in, like step by step guide, like what I actually did. Like for me, I was there for years. For years. I felt useless. Like I felt shame, guilt, all these mixed emotions of pain. I looked myself in the mirror and there was this disgust. Like in my mind, I'm like, I wish I could be this person, or I wish I could be like this other person. I did not want to be me. Like I hated my company. And this one mindset shift, yeah, was for me was the breakthrough. This wasn't the most important, but this helped me to get to the most important. I outlined everything in my book, Outshining the Dark, step by step. It's in the description. Get the book, it's in the description below. So start by ditching the vices. Start by ditching going to the club. Start by ditching porn. Why would you want to sit and watch porn for 5 minutes? Like, why? Why would someone want to sit and watch porn for 10 minutes? Or why would you want to drink? You're causing harm to yourself. Like, I know, yeah, like you can't even seem to come out of where you are. It's more like a prison that you've gradually built for yourself. Now you find yourself in a prison that you've made with your own hands and you can't seem to come out of it. But you have to try to ditch these things. I outline everything in my book. You have to come out of these things, yeah? And when you come out of these things, you find yourself automatically doing what you're meant to do. You find yourself automatically doing what you should be doing. It's no longer a struggle. Like, you're not confused about what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing. When you ditch those vices, yeah, like you know what to do. You know where to go to. Everything becomes clear. Now you have clarity, you have vision. Like you know where you're going. When you make plans for yourself now, it's easy to achieve them because knowing what not to do is the same thing as knowing what to do. Like someone said something once, he said, where you are is as important as where you're going. Yeah. So he said, the man you are, or the man you are now is the man you're becoming, and is the man you're going to eventually become. So what you're doing now is preparatory for where you're going to. Simple, yeah? What you're doing now, the things you're involved in now is preparatory for where you're going to. It's the same thing with saying, if I know the things that I shouldn't be doing, then automatically I will know what to do. It's simple. When you have this mind shift, when you have this mindset, changing your life becomes easy.